I am super late to this upload, but this is my World Championship 2019 friendly online competition. I have 2 battles to show, but here is my team, so let's check them out. First up, we got Tapu Lele, which is my favorite Tapu. This is the one from my Sun version. Caught way back. I haven't even bottle capped her yet, but I mean, she's pretty effective, but sometimes I feel it does let me down since the stats are not all perfect. But that's the moveset she has: Sidekick, Moonblast, Thunderbolt, Shadow Ball with a Choice Scarf. I just like that set the best. Next up, we have Zenobia, my shiny Aegislash. Now this Aegislash, oh my. Out of all the ones that I bred, this is probably my favorite one. And not just because of the name, but like, I've been using her a lot in these like VGC type battles, and she's amazing. So Wide Guard, Shadow Ball, King Shield, and Flash Cannon with the standard weakness policy. Pretty good set. Aegislash is just a well-rounded Pokemon. There you go. Quiet nature. Next up, the man with a plan. The best hero, Todoroki, the shiny Incineroar. Finally got that lit in with the hidden ability. And here's the moveset: Fake Out, Flare Blitz, Earthquake, Darkest Lariat. I mean, that nickname is obviously a My Hero Academia reference. But yeah, Intimidate. And he has a Focus Sash, which is kind of weird, but I decided to change the item. Now, normally, like, the Dark move would be knockoff, but I left Darkest Lariat since he's meant to have the Z Crystal for Incineroar. I just switched it for a Sash since it's VGC double battles. And once you see the battles, like, it actually mattered. So there he is, Adamant nature. So glad it finally came out with the hidden ability. Took a while, but I got one. Next up, shiny Mewtwo. My first reset legendary. And I just had to bring in Mewtwo. Like, Mewtwo is iconic. There's the moveset: Ice Beam, Protect, Side Strike, and Aura Sphere. He Mega Evolves to Mega Mewtwo Y, which is my preferred version of Mega Mewtwo, just because I can run Timid nature on both Mega Mewtwo Y and Standard Mewtwo, so it's like an easy way to change back. So there's Mega Mewtwo, or Mewtwo, shiny. Next up, Latios, my shiny one, like I got during my birthday. Well, like right before my birthday, but you know what I mean. With Protect, Psychic, Thunder, Draco Meteor. Now, unfortunately, I don't think I used them in any of the recordings, but if I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I guess. But there he is, Timid nature. Shiny Latios, pretty nice. With the Z Crystal for Psychic types, since I'm running Tapu Lele, it's kind of a centered around Tapu Lele Psychic terrain, like my Psychic types and stopping priority, and I don't know, it's a decent team, I would say so myself. Now the last member is Shiny Dialga in a heavy ball. Now, I just gave him the Adamant Orb since I was like, what do I give this thing? But I feel like it's a nice item still, even though it's only for Steel and Dragon type moves. But there's the moveset: Fire Blast, Aura Sphere, Draco Meteor, and Flash Cannon. Now he's a hasty nature since the Synchronizer didn't go with Modest, which is what I wanted. But that speed nature actually, I feel, was very, like, it came in handy this competition. So hope you enjoy the following battles that this whole team provided. So Dialga, Latios, Mewtwo, Incineroar, Aegislash, and Tapu Lele. They did their best. Now for some battles from my World Championship friendly experience that took place about 2 weeks ago. I know I'm late on this upload, but I'm showcasing some of my caught Shiny Legendaries, so hope you enjoy. First game versus Juan. I haven't battled in a long time, so commentating over my playstyle. He leads off with a shiny Zapdos and Incineroar. A nice heavy ball. And I go with Tapu Lele and my shiny Incineroar, Todoroki. Now Incineroar mirror match. Psychic Surge first. Fastest Pokemon. Then my Incineroar, or no, his Zapdos. Then my Incineroar intimidates the opposing team. Followed by his Incineroar. So My Incineroar is faster than his. Pretty good. Now, first off, I gotta fire off a Psychic, a Choice Scarf Psychic on the Zapdos. Don't take it out, and he sets up a Tailwind. Now, playing under BGC and doubles, like Tailwind, Trick Room, speed control is very important, and I'm not exactly the best at it. So, I use my Incineroar's Darkest Lariat, take out Zapdos. Now, Darkest Lariat is there because I previously did hold in the Z Crystal for Incineroar. So now his uses knockoff on Tapu Lele. There goes a Choice Scarf, catching up to the video. Here comes a Shiny Kyogre. And this is where the battle gets scary. But look at this thing. Shiny Primal Kyogre. I need to get one of those at some point. Now, this is why doubles. And if this is Worlds format, good luck to people that will compete in it for real, because it's going to be scary. Like, Origin Pulse is a spread move. That, unfortunate on my side, but that Focus Sash I gave Todoroki comes in handy, kind of. It's kind of clutch. But not really, since his just knocks it off and he's gone. So I'm already down 2 Pokemon, he's down 1. And I'm facing down Primal Kyogre under Tailwind. And I bring in Mewtwo, Shiny Mewtwo. His team is playing. And Zenobia. My shiny Aegislash and a Heavy Ball. Now here I have to work hard to try to come back. So we Mega Evolve Mewtwo. Here comes Mega Mewtwo Y. And I go for Wide Guard. Since he's going to keep spamming Origin Pulse, might as well protect my team. And I got it correctly. Now I use Aura's Fuel from Mewtwo to target Incineroar, but it doesn't do that much. I mean, it's not stab. So I'm assuming his Incineroar has special defense investment. And he goes for knockoff on Mega Mewtwo. Nothing since it's a Mega Stone. I protect next turn. And I go for the King Shield. So I'm stalling out the Tailwind turn, but I want the Psychic Terrain still, which is very important. Knock off on Zenobia, weaken the Incineroar. So at this point, I'm not too worried about the Incineroar, and his Tailwind is gone. Now I go for a Psychic Terrain boosted, Psystrike, whatever I just said, and take out Primal Kyogre. I'm pretty sure the Psychic Terrain helped, because Primal Kyogre has a lot of special defense. And now Incineroar, I'm not worried about him, so he activates my weakness policy, raises my special attack and attack, and here's where I come to the conclusion that his Incineroar is special defense invested. Because a +2 Shadow Ball stab, I know it's not very effective, it doesn't take him out. And my Psychic Terrain is gone. And here comes his shiny Rayquaza in Luxury Ball. Kind of familiar, huh? Airlock. Cool. Now this is the part where I think I got lucky. Rayquaza Extreme Speeds Mewtwo. And I live at 2 HP, so he got a low roll. And I go for the Aura Sphere on Incineroar, finally taking him out. And then Zenobia's Flash Cannon weakness policy boosted stab move takes out the Rayquaza. And that's game 1. So I kind of came back when it seemed helpless. Crazy battle. I wonder what the next one holds. Second and last game I have to showcase. Versus a Japanese player. Now these players always give me the most craziest match. There she is. Looking nice and intimidating. She leads off with Rayquaza in a Moon Ball and a Cresselia in a Dive Ball. It's a shiny Rayquaza. I lead with Dialga and Aegislash, double Heavy Ball Pokemon. There's the Airlock and Pressure. So she withdraws Cresselia, and brings in Kangaskhan. Now, I saw the team and I saw that they were on there, but I don't know why. You'll notice in a few moments. So Rayquaza Mega Evolves. Here goes Mega Shiny Rayquaza, or Shiny Mega Rayquaza. God, I'm confused again. Delta Stream, strong winds in the battlefield. And he goes for Overheat, but he misses. And Dialga drops Draco Meteor straight up onto Mega Rayquaza, and boom, takes him out. So that threat is gone. Good, because I was not looking forward to facing that thing. And now here's my mistake. I went for Shadow Ball on the Psychic type when clearly she had a normal type in the back. Mistakes were made. In comes a Shiny Kyogre out of a Cherish Ball from an event in Korea, I believe, or Japan. And there it is again. That shiny Primal Kyogre just taunting me. One day. So Primordial C. I withdraw the Aegislash into the Draco Meteor and bring in Tapu Lele for the Psychic Terrain because I see a Kangaskhan, like Mega Kangaskhan, fake out it. Come on, it's coming. And clearly enough, fake out comes and I protect it with Psychic Terrain. And then with Xenovia, Wide Guard, the previous Shiny Kyogre battle told me Spread move, and he goes for Water Spout. So good turn on my end. Now I go for the Psychic on the Shiny Primal Kyogre, doesn't do that much. And Kangaskhan goes for Double Edge. Gets a crit and takes out Tapu Lele. There's the recoil. Now here is where things get scary again. Ice Beam on Xenovia, and yeah, that freeze. At this point I'm like, I think I lost. Comes back Dialga. Oh my, like I don't even know, like when stuff like this happens in a battle, I'm like, I think it's over. So she protects Kyogre. I attempt to go for King Shield, fails. And Kangaskhan just uses Drain Punch on Aegislash. And at this point I noticed that Kangaskhan never Mega Evolved. She was keeping Scrappy intact, like, that's genius. So props where it's due. Flash Cannon, Adamant Orb boosted. Decent damage. And last but not least, Incineroar, Todoroki. Last Pokemon I got. To intimidate that Kangaskhan and the Kyogre, which doesn't mean anything. She withdraws Kyogre. And Cresselia comes back. Dialga finishes off the Kangaskhan. So now we're kinda even. I mean, we technically are even, so bye Kangaskhan. Darkest Lariat onto Cresselia. Does about half damage. And the return of Primal Kyogre. I mean, the background music is nice. I mean, the versus ground and Kyogre theme. Now here I pray for the worst. Helping Hand on Primal Kyogre. So the next attack. But I win the speed tie with Dialga, since I know that they're both base 90. Hit him with Draco Meteor. It doesn't take him out due to that massive special defense. But I outspeed Kyogre with Incineroar. But I ended up targeting Cresselia to take it out. I didn't expect that to happen. So Cresselia's gone. And here comes Origin and Pulse, Helping Hand boosted, Rain boosted, all that on my Pokemon. Dialga lives, Incineroar, Todoroki survives with that Focus Sash. And right here I'm like, I think I got it. Because the speed tie, or something like that, but yeah, she forfeits. And that's the game. Very interesting, like, I thought I was out, but I made a decent comeback. And that was my World Championship friendly experience. Only 2 games this time. And if you can tell by the background music, I am in a wormhole. I am hunting something. It hasn't shown up. So hopefully, it comes up soon. See you all in the next Shiny.